Owen, it's me, Shaquille O'Neal. I need you to cook again. Tomatoes, eggs, goat cheese, cinnamon monkey, parsley forget to sour the pears.
Dewey. Bro, tomatoes, like goat cheese, coriander, eggs. We're doing it for Shaq. Dude, I had this crazy idea.
You're describing shakshuka.
Wait, how'd you know what I was gonna call it?
Google it.
Shit. This week's dish is shakshuka. A simple dish that only needs one pan to make.
To begin preparing the sauce, you will need a bell pepper, half an onion, hot peppers, some olive oil, minced garlic, and tomatoes. I'm using a 28-ounce can.
We're gonna start off by preparing our veggies. The onion specifically. Hold on, there's an easier way to do this. Perfect.
That there's a good onion.
That there's a great onion. Look at all these onions.
And she's gonna fire a three! Yeah! She hits the three!
Always clean up after yourself. So you can kind of do whatever you want with this. I personally like larger chunks in mine. This is fine. You know, if you cry a little bit, that's fine. We're probably only gonna need one for now. This is a serrano pepper, but you can use whatever hot pepper suits your fancy.
Okay.
Or no hot peppers at all, if that's what you're into.
You know how to get the seeds out of those, right?
I don't know, seeds in.
You want seeds in?
Yes, we want seeds in.
Okay.
It's gonna be hot. As we're cutting these up, even though our eyes may still be watering a bit from the onions, it's very important not to touch your eyes when dealing with hot peppers.
Touch your eyes, Owen.
No. A lot of recipes call for fresh tomatoes, whole tomatoes, but the ones we're using today are crushed. Should be the same, comes from the same plant. Now to open this, we're gonna need a very, very special tool. The can opener. This cost me about $1. You have a better can
I might
opener.
have a better can opener.
Fair check. It's very important to understand the tools you're working with. This one likes to go counterclockwise. Ooh, this way. Look at that. That's a dice right there.
Yep.
This one's a D4.
Oh my goodness, Dungeons and Dragons references. Owen, a nerd?
Now we move over to the pan. We're gonna get it to very low simmer here. And make sure that the handle of the pan is not sticking out. You don't want people running into that, splashing hot veggies everywhere. Trust me, it's not as fun as it sounds. 3 tablespoons of olive oil, but we can be generous with it. It's kind of hard to mess this up. The olive oil is a very, very important step in sauteing anything. Oil, fat, butter acts as lubrication, stops your stuff from burning up, smoking in the pan. However, each oil can also burn. Olive oil is a very, very forgiving oil. It's good to start off with because it has a very low smoke point, meaning if you're cooking in the dormitory kitchens, you're not going to get in so much trouble. Now we're going to very carefully move our veggies to the pan. Woo! Damn. We're frying veggies today. What are you standing so far back for, Dewey?
No reason. You can definitely put more onions in that. Come on, man.
You're right.
That's all the flavor.
You're right.
Pick one.
Oh, there's a hidden one. There we go. The lesson of the week should be eyeballing portions. I'm gonna make sure that these are nice and evenly coated in the olive oil. Now, just for right now, to trap some of this moisture in there and make sure that everything's coming along nicely, we're gonna put the lid on the pot, but allow a little bit of room here for steam to escape out. We'll check on it intermittently. All right. Well, now we got to give this time to cook. The recipe called for about 2 chopped cloves of garlic, 2 minced cloves of garlic. Now, while we're waiting for that to resolve down,
Oh, that smells like garlic.
Oh! In a tablespoon, there are 3 teaspoons. So this is about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. We'll just pop that in there and stir it up some. Our veggies are they're beautifying quite nicely. Now it's time to add in the tomato sauce. It's going in the pot. Here goes nothing. Yeah, just make sure it all gets in there. We're gonna wait for the tomatoes themselves to start boiling. Just a little bit.
Now to season our sauce, we will use a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of coriander, and half a teaspoon of cumin. Red pepper flakes are optional.
There we go. The sauce is gonna thicken as it cooks. Give it a... Oh, that's nice. So we've left the stew, the sauce, if you will, covered and simmering for about 10-15 minutes. Oh yeah, that's a nice boil. You want it bubbling like that, low. It should not sound like the pot is angry at you. And make sure to scrape along the bottom to make sure that it's not burning underneath. Really anywhere that it is making contact with the pot. For a pan about this size, we can probably fit 3-ish eggs. A lot of times it's smart, especially if you're newer at cracking eggs, to crack them into a receptacle like a bowl, a cup, or a can. This ensures that if any eggshells accidentally get into the cracked egg, you can get them out pretty simply. We're gonna create a little thing here, a little pocket here, and pour in our egg. And repeat 3 times. Time has passed. Let's see if the steam has done its work. Wow! That right there is some shakshuka. Garnish this however you want. I know a lot of people use feta cheese for this. Myself am more of a goat cheese guy. So we're gonna use some goat cheese and just get, there we go. The goat cheese is melted in. This place smells wonderful. We're gonna top it with a little bit of parsley. And take it off the heat and serve right from the pan.
Plate with naan, add salt to taste, and be sure to give yourself plenty of sauce. The tomatoes and peppers in this meal are great sources of vitamin C. Lots of good unsaturated fats make shakshuka hearty without making you feel sluggish. It packs a robust but tender. I was blown away by how delicious it ended up, especially for my first time making it. Next time, I want to try adding other vegetables to the sauce. I think carrots or maybe lentils would make delicious additions. It's surprisingly easy to make and very forgiving to the inexperienced cook. One pan will feed 2 to 3 people, so make sure you have someone to share it with.